A man is protesting FEMA, there he is, by sitting on his roof. We told you about Rick earlier in our newscast. This is a live look at Rick. FEMA's regulations are determining whether his garage should be considered an independent structure or laterally attached. In other words, whether he can keep it or tear it down. Wink News investigative reporter Kelly Miller joins us now. Kelly, you've been working on Rick's case all day. You've learned a lot, I understand.
Yes, that's right. But the problem is FEMA won't talk to us in detail specifically. Now, the federal agency did come by earlier this afternoon, and that's when Rick on the roof came down for a little bit, spoke to the FEMA reps, but unfortunately, he didn't really like what he heard, and that's when he climbed right back up there. Now, since that meeting, I got new information from the town that's critical to Rick's case. Rick Lowry believes he represents homeowners all across Southwest Florida, people fighting to rebuild their homes, their lives.
It's not just me and my problem. I'm up here for everybody.
But FEMA represents everybody too. It's got rules, and those rules, they don't change, even for Rick on the roof.
FEMA is insisting upon that garage being either torn down or given breakaway walls, which is basically cost prohibitive.
Hurricane Ian washed away Rick's home, but the garage, which he added in 2019, stood strong. Rick says the garage is and always has been an independent structure built up against his home. FEMA says otherwise.
They have more authority than the town does to overrule them.
Because the house is gone, FEMA says the garage must go because the garage was built as an addition to the home. FEMA says it's not an independent structure. Late Thursday afternoon, the town sent me paperwork outlining Rick's 3 options. 1, build a new home, but the surviving garage must be brought up to current standards. 2, convert the garage to a standalone accessory and build a new detached home. Or 3, demolish the garage and rebuild a new home and garage as new construction, meeting current standards. All of that, Rick says, is just wrong.
So I'm sorry, I'm going back up.
And the town said this situation could impact the entire town because Fort Myers Beach must follow floodplain regulations and building codes. Why? Because the town agreed to take part in the National Flood Insurance Program in order to cut flood insurance costs for everyone who lives here on Fort Myers Beach. Now, as you can see, this situation is complicated and it's frustrating, especially for Rick on the roof. We will continue to follow what happens next. We'll be here live tonight as well on Wink News. Reporting live in Fort Myers Beach, Kelly Miller, Wink News.